My name is Bill Felege. I was an artist, toy designer for Louis Marx and Company out of New York City. And I worked here in the Girard facility in the R&D department. There was about 18 of us, skilled craftsmen with model makers, draftsmen, and also electronics engineers. Louis Marx at one time was the largest toy manufacturer in the world. They were all over the world, including the Orient, in South America, Europe, and also obviously the United States. But they had a wide arrangement. They were noted for their steel toys that they had made in the early 30s. Here at the Girard facility during World War II, they manufactured bomb fuses for the war effort. They also, during that time, had a series of toy trains that they manufactured out of metal, and then progressively went into the plastics era with the toys. I was asked to join a team. There were two model makers out of the Erie R&D, as well as three of us here in the Girard R&D that made a display for Johnny Carson's Tonight Show. We assembled it here, tested it. I was in charge of doing the color work and making sure that the trains themselves looked pristine with the printing on the sides of them, and also that the locomotives and the background looked authentic. And we assembled it here at the Girard plant, tested it out, and then it was driven up to New York City. And that was the same time that there was a gas shortage, so they didn't know for sure if they'd be able to get it up there without running out of gas. But they made it, and it did fly out to California to Johnny Carson's Tonight Show, and watched that. It was really probably the highlight of my career working with Marx. It had a real positive impact on the community. It brought a lot of money to folks, you know, to earn a good wage. And even in the slow times, they'd come back to work for the Marx organization at Girard Manufacturing. When it closed, it had a large impact on the community. Many of these people had worked there for 20, 30 years, and the closing of the facility itself was really a hard-felt impact. The folks there who worked traditionally every year, some were laid off every year in that layoff cycle. That was part of their life. Others who worked there full time, again, that's where they had worked for such a long time. And the impact economics-wise on the local municipality, the different stores, was really severe. They were large, because of their employment figures. Working at the Girard Manufacturing Company, which in essence is actually Louis Marx Incorporated, that I work for. I worked with some of the most skilled craftsmen in the world. These were model makers, carving people who were able to carve toys right out of a block of wood, designs for locomotive for kids, and transformers and for power supplies. Our engineering staff was excellent. And that really had a real positive impact on me. For some of the engineers advised me to go back to school, and I did. I went to Penn State Barron for 2 years for a management certificate, and that led me into the plastics career that I enjoyed, and I've been in a plastics career for like the last 18 years of my life, both in production and in quality control.